Hi, welcome to howtod&d. My name is Fred Wheeler and today I'm going to talk about Dungeons & Dragons 5e, and this is another player tactic or tip, and that is make sure you buff and prepare for your combats. Not always going to be possible, not every situation that you come across will allow you to cast buffing spells or prepare ambushes or just prepare your location and situation and use cover. But if the opportunity arises, then make sure you prepare for your combat before it occurs. Make sure you have plans. That's part of your preparation. Make sure you have cover. If you don't have cover, bring cover with you. If you don't have buffing spells, then wait. Go have a rest, come back later, and when you've got your spells renewed, buff yourself up and then engage in that combat. Now, one of the biggest ways that you can improve your chances of being able to buff and prepare for combat is doing research, staking out a location and watching the pattern of movement of your enemies, making sure that you actually engage in some sort of stealth to locate something that might be risky to you so you can prepare a plan or come up with some solutions to dealing with that situation. Not everything is going to be about combat, but buffing and preparing is one of the key elements to playing Dungeons & Dragons. There's a lot of stuff I can do in these videos around mechanics and the rules and just how to play the game, but most important is just understanding that you do have to use some sort of tactics in your game to get the most out of your party, and you've got so many tools available to you. Whether it be a fighter, a rogue, a cleric, or some sort of wizard, bards, there are so many classes that can allow you to have buffing abilities. Paladins have buffing abilities. You just need to wait until you get to that point where you've got that aura working in. There's lots of auras available to them. Buffing spells, clerics, bards, there's so many, even wizards, they have buffing spells, so use them. Make sure you have some sort of advantage when you're coming up into a combat of some kind. This is going to improve your chances of success. Make sure you don't wind up with a total party kill or character death. That's really what you're aiming for, success. I'm not saying that failure is a bad thing, but you don't need to create that for yourself. So prepare and buff, really important. That's really all I have to say on buffing and preparing in combat. There isn't too much more I think I need to add, but this is your opportunity to add something in the comments. If you found this video helpful or informative, please share, like and subscribe. If you have any questions about buffing and preparing in combat, I will probably not answer all of your comments. I will probably answer with something very short, and then I'll take your question and I will do another video because I have so many coming out. I do videos pretty much every day, and by all means go and watch some of my other videos on player tactics and tips. Maybe there's something you have missed, maybe I have something to add, and there are lots of videos out there on player tactics and tips for you to go and watch. Until next time, keep rolling those 20s.